My name is Don Queenan. I'm the Executive Vice President of the bank. BSA to me really came into play, although the regulation was in place early 1970s, but the government implemented the Patriot Act, which was an act that was somewhat to get a good understanding about money laundering. And because of that, I feel the awareness and the need for the banks to become the policing agent for that was really put in place. And we at the bank really took that very serious. We understood the need and the importance of implementing processes and procedures to put better controls on the money, trafficking of money in the monetary system.
My name is Katie Gatcomb. I am responsible for compliance, CRA, and BSA.
And I'm Marcela Todorova, Assistant BSA Officer.
Here at Northern, BSA is part of everyone's role. We look at it that it starts at the first line and it goes all the way through the bank. The tone at the top is we want to do things right. So we start with training all employees. BSA is really in the bank's DNA. It's in our employees' DNA. So we are, as the BSA department, the second line of defense. As the second line of defense, we are an independent function that we assist the first line in identifying any type of regulatory issues, suspicious activity, and ensuring that we are compliant.
The bank's been using Verifin since 2013. Verifin is the industry leader in providing compliance, anti-money laundering, and fraud detection solution to financial institutions. Having the opportunity to see customer transactional behavior in one place has brought a tremendous improvement to not only our analytical process, but overall the BSA compliance program.
We have been able to see the benefits of Verifin with identifying unusual activity in the system. So we're helping the customer, we're preventing losses to the bank, and then we will alert law enforcement to help them with a potential case as well.
I'm Sean Mahoney. I'm Northern Bank's General Counsel. On the reform front, I know Treasury has proposed a central repository for beneficial ownership information. And what that means is when somebody sets up a legal entity in the United States, they do not need to report anywhere with the government who the beneficial owners of that company are. We as a bank need to collect that information, and there's no independent source for us to verify, so it would be very helpful for us to have some government central repository with beneficial ownership information.
We're seeing possible changes of the beneficial ownership program that is in place. That is definitely a burden on the bank right now, but they're working on a grassroots level to modify that regulation in place, and I think that might be successful in the near future. Also, the CRA is something that is looking to be changed because of the enhancements of technology. The CRA regulations are changing.
My name's James Mon. I'm President and CEO of Northern Bank and Trust Company. So whether we like it or not, regulation is part of our business. And instead of struggling under it, we've chosen to embrace it. So because we are going to comply with these regulations, we're going to comply in a way that is similar to the way we approach all business. Our compliance is going to be best in class as we invest in the technologies and the people to ensure that the monies that are coming into the bank are coming from legitimate sources and that those monies are safeguarded. Can we expand upon those technologies and bring different industries into the bank that we otherwise may have had to avoid? And because we've made those investments, we're reaping those rewards. And we've done it in a way that our entire team not only wants to check the box as far as they're meeting the regulatory burden, but wants to be an example for other banks to follow.